Red Band and I turned down $1 million each instead of going to Saudi Arabia. So,
and they tripled it.
Yeah, we said no. They tripled the offer. We said no again because what's the point of fucking standing up for America every once in a while if you're gonna sell out at the last second? So,
Kill Tony number 739 unfolded as a classic mix of chaos, wit, and unexpected sincerity. The kind of episode where a bucket pull could shift from awkward silence to genuine conversation. The standout moment came when Delaware State Representative and part-time comedian Medina Wilson-Anton was pulled from the bucket.
My name is Medina Wilson-Anton, and I'm your state representative for the 26th District. I was first elected in 2020, and I've been fighting hard and working for our community every day since. I'm running for re-election so I can continue to fight for our community. I've stood up to House leadership, special interests, and Republicans who are still committed to enacting Trump's agenda.
What began as a standard 1-minute set soon turned into one of the more grounded and surprising interviews in recent Kill Tony memory. Wilson-Anton's performance itself wasn't particularly polished, but it wasn't meant to be. The real magic happened afterward. During the interview, she revealed her dual life in politics and comedy, speaking openly about the contrast between governing and performing. Rather than leaning into the usual roast dynamic, Tony Hinchcliffe engaged with curiosity and warmth, surprising longtime fans accustomed to his sharper edges.
okay, how long have you been a state representative for?
I'm going into my 6th year.
Oh my God! So tell us about that. Tell us what some things that you didn't expect about that job. We've never had a state representative on the show before. This is amazing.
Oh, amazing. Okay. I would say I wish that we had a light. Like, I wish my colleagues only had so much time because they just go on and on.
Yeah.
What else about it? Democrats and Republicans all suck.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Rock and roll.
People think I'm a Republican all the time. They just think I'm a staunch Republican.
He added that in the last presidential election, there had been only one realistic choice, the Republican option. The line was provocative but delivered without venom, and it reflected a growing disillusionment in political comedy circles. A frustration with binary partisanship and the sense that artists are expected to pick a side. The tone wasn't combative, but reflective, and the audience reacted more with curiosity than hostility. It was one of those rare Kill Tony moments where humor paused to make room for something more personal and revealing. Later in the episode, Hinchcliffe revisited another ongoing topic in the stand-up world, the ethical boundaries of performing abroad. He brought up the Riyadh Comedy Festival and said he had turned down $1 million offer to perform there, framing it as a matter of principle. For a comedian known for his unapologetic humor, this was a surprising stance.
One more time for the legend Pauly Shore. You never know who's going to stick their head out. You are in Austin, Texas, the comedy capital of the world. I know a lot of people think it's Riyadh, Saudi Arabia right now. I saw they called themselves the new comedy capital of the world on a post I saw today. Can you believe that? Riyadh, Saudi Arabia thinks they just bought being the new comedy capital of the world.
Never.
We turned it down, if you're wondering. Red Band and I turned down $1 million each instead of going to Saudi Arabia. So,
and they tripled it.
Yeah, we said no. They tripled the offer. We said no again because what's the point of fucking standing up for America every once in a while if you're gonna sell out at the last second? So, yeah. If anybody wants to donate. Yeah, this guy gets it. Thank you.
I, on the other hand, accept it, but I missed my flight.
It was a bus. You missed your bus.
I missed my bus.
The remark sparked conversation both online and among fans, many of whom saw it as a genuine act of integrity rather than virtue signaling. In an era when global comedy markets are expanding rapidly and when questions about censorship, state sponsorship, and free speech hang in the air, the statement carried weight. Together, these moments made Kill Tony number 739 more than a routine episode. It became a reflection of where comedy finds itself today, caught between irreverence and conscience, laughter and self-awareness. The encounter with Wilson-Anton showed the show's ability to host unpredictable, human moments in the middle of a circus. Hinchcliffe's comments on politics and artistic integrity revealed a performer who, despite his provocative persona, still draws a line when it comes to authenticity. For fans and critics alike, the episode felt like a rare collision between comedy's raw spontaneity and the moral questions shaping the modern entertainment landscape. It reminded viewers that sometimes the funniest stage in the world is also where truth sneaks through, in between the punchlines.